I like the written book. I like a physical book. My main reason I like it is it will be readable for the next 500 years. That's the approximate lifespan of the language as written down in a book. After that, it'll be hard to read and you'll need someone to decipher it for you. I like the permanence of it. I like the fact that it's a carbon sink. It's holding on to carbon for us. But I like the idea that it's unchangeable. When you make a story, there should be a permanence to it. It should be a physical thing. And by having a physical book, physical books are going nowhere, by the way. They are physical, and it's their physicalness, their weight, that gives them weight in all sense of the word. I like the idea that they're unchanging. I like the idea that in order to alter them, you have to literally tear pages out, which means everyone knows you've done it, or burn them, which again, everyone knows you've done it. What I like about electronic books, ebooks, is their impermanence. You can make changes to them, you can adjust them, but I don't like how easily they are to be manipulated. You can't do that to a physical book. When you've read 2 or 3 ebooks, let's say, and you think this one book you really like, you can go out, buy the physical book, bring it into your home, which now means you've made physical space in your world for that item and what it represents. A book isn't paper. A book is a world. It is ideas, it's thoughts, it's concepts, it's telepathy. It's falling into another universe. It's entering another person's mind. It's sharing ideas. When I picked up and I read The Merchant of Venice the first time, I read it in the original, which isn't that different from today, and I really enjoyed it. But it took me out of my world, my time, and my place. And the fact that I could still read The Merchant of Venice, that was written how many hundreds of years ago? And I know I'm on the edge, like another 100 years, another 3 or 4 generations, they won't be able to read it because the English will have changed too much. They'll need translators. And that fascinates me. But to know that a book I've written, or you've written, or somebody else has written today, for the next 500 years, approximately, anyone will pick that book up and say, I'll start reading it. Blows me away. Because you'll be literally reaching through time, talking to someone. That's time travel. What saddens me about ebooks isn't their impermanence. I kind of like the fact that you can fiddle and play and adjust. You know what I mean? But what saddens me about them is that they're made to be consumed, not owned. Every 2 years, the plan is, and has been for a lot of devices, they change platform, right? They have enough changes in platform. So that means if you owned original device, like original Kindle, those books can't be read today. That's not that long ago. That level, also you get a EMP, you drop it in water, it's gone. And you don't own ebooks. That's the other thing that shocks me, is that, again, so we started with a level of impermanence that has been made more impermanent, less capable of holding on to. And that allows you to adjust and distract and alter ideas too much. But at the same time, when you're traveling, who wants to lug a trunk of books along? The idea to have an e-reader where you can bring, let's say you're researching something, you could have a library with you. You could pick up more ebooks. That to me is amazing. It's wonderful. People who are having trouble with their eyes or have bad arthritis, and they don't want a giant book with giant print. They want an e-reader's light. To me, they both have their place, but for me it'll always be the physical book because of what it is. It's physicality.